Welcome to the 5th episode of Longhorn Late Night. It is so great to see you all here. We are overjoyed to have you. Now, we're going to begin the show with a stand-up performance from our very own Keigan Zipper. Keigan Zipper, everybody! Woo!
All right, thank you for that very loud introduction. So I want to thank you all for coming out tonight, because college is really hard, and you're taking time out to come here. I want to thank you all. We're all learning and relearning things we're all relearning these things we used to know in childhood, like how Ring Around the Rosie is about the Black Plague, or like that old saying, step on a crack, break your mother's back. We've all learned that the true saying is, go to film school and break your mother's heart. Speaking of breaking hearts, relationships suck. They suck and they're hard. And it's hard to start one, because we all know that feeling when we were younger and we'd give someone that card that said, do you like me? And they'd check yes or no. And last year was really tough. She checked no. But my first relationship was fun. So, we met 4 years ago. It was winter break. And, she, about 5 days into the relationship, she, what's the word? Fell in love with my best friend. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. She didn't tell me till, we didn't break up till a month later. She didn't tell me about that till a year later. And when I found out, I did what any reasonable person would do. I stuck my head in an electrical closet and sung the Beatles' Across the Known Universe to myself softly. But ultimately, that's not too bad. Now, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the Germans. That's a little bit jolting, so I understand if anyone is not a huge fan of that. But I just okay, I'm not gonna take time out here to trash talk the Germans. But here we're gonna move on to a bit called why the Germans are literally trash. Point number 1, their language, it's hard and I don't like it. To elaborate, they have 20 different words for thee. Meanwhile, we have 2 different pronunciations, and I still don't get either. Point 2, World War II. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. That happened. Not their best gig. And then, okay. At this point, I should mention to every German here, every German anywhere, you guys are nice. I like you. You seem harmless, which is a significant improvement from 60 years ago. And so it's I don't mean what I'm saying. I don't think you can't take a joke. Point number 3, Germans really can't take a joke, if you think about it. I really shouldn't bag on Germany too much. There are amazing movies filmed there, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, Life is Beautiful, Schindler's List. And I see nothing, I don't see anything wrong with those movies. And, I just think the Germans are such a beautiful people, and I don't know any German words, so it's just hard to say goodbye in Germany. It literally is hard. I don't know the words, so it's pretty hard to do that. All right, thank you guys. We're gonna have a great show.